You've been asked to be the main evening speaker at this Camporee.
Yes.
You've been given the topic, but what made you accept to come and talk to 4,000 Pathfinders and leaders?
That's a very good question. I think when they asked, I was like, okay, that's a cool challenge. So I guess that's what I see it as, a challenge, doing something new. It's an opportunity and it's a privilege, because not everybody get an opportunity like that either. So I think it's quite cool.
But then there was one thing missing from God's creation. And that was that on the seventh day, God rested. And so God created the Sabbath as a kind of celebration day.
And then the more I thought about it, the more scary it became, because then it's like, oh no! Because then it kind of dawned on me how big this is, kind of thing. So it's a good challenge and a privilege, I think.
How do you go about preparing topics that are going to engage with this age group and across all the cultures that make up the Trans-European division?
No, so that's something I actually thought quite a lot about, because I was given the topic, and which is Exodus, and the first thing that I was thinking was, but hey, I can't be Moses for a week. So then I was trying to think a little bit outside the box, and which other characters are there, so how can you do it? And then I guess as well, because English is not my native language, which is the case for most of these kids, I was thinking, when I was 10 years old and would come to these things, if someone would just go up there, stand there and speak English for 15-20 minutes, I wouldn't get any of it. So that was why I was thinking that, okay, maybe I should try to do something else. If they don't necessarily understand everything I say, they can still kind of understand what's going on, which is why I have chosen to include a lot of different props and make it into shorter drama, so they kind of get, if they don't get the language, they can still get some of the, body language is a universal language. So if you have other things with you when you do it, I think that makes it easier for everybody to understand.
What's happening instead is that the people are now shouting, God, where are you? Is he answering? God? God? Where are you? But it seems like he doesn't listen. So while the people are shouting for God, they have become the slaves of Pharaoh in Egypt. And the people are shouting, God, where are you? But Pharaoh just make them work and work and work a little more and carry him around. And Pharaoh just sits on his throne.
And then I do teens ministries in Norway. So I'm associate youth director in the Norwegian Union. So teens are my main focus area. So then, and I think teens are pretty much the same in any kind of culture and any country. I hope they're gonna go home and think that God is cool. That they can know that God cares for his people no matter who they are and what they go through, and that Jesus can save them.